You know how girls love to say, oh, as soon as he stops messing with me, his life just declines. You know, I made his life so much better. I fear that that is not the case for me at all. I just checked his Instagram. He's never looked better. I'm sick. I literally am sick. I don't know. It's like he got richer, he got fitter, he got hotter.
After leaving him, she thought he wouldn't progress in life, and this is why she was surprised when she realized he was doing well. He is actually doing better than when they were together.
You know how girls love to say, oh, as soon as he stops messing with me, his life just declines. You know, I made his life so much better. I fear that that is not the case for me at all. I just checked his Instagram. He's never looked better. I'm sick. I literally am sick. I don't know. It's like he got richer, he got fitter, he got hotter. And I know I shouldn't be checking, but I'm just a girl, okay? And I wanted to see what was going on. I honestly wanted to check it and be like, yeah, your life probably is bad now. Karma, karma. And did I need karma? Because I swear, I don't want to swear. But I'm pretty sure he's never looked so good in his entire life. And in my entire life.
It shows you don't have to do much if she decides to leave. Just focus on yourself. And when
Well, what's funny to me is this guy's probably putting out, as far as like on the financial side, he's probably putting out a fake image. And what's funny is she's bought into it completely. She's like, oh, wow, he's even gotten richer. So I just think that's kind of funny how gullible she kind of is. Because, I don't know, maybe he actually did go up financially. But if she's seeing this stuff on social media, he's definitely doing this on purpose. And she's just completely bought into it. But when it comes to breakups, I can only say this for myself, but it is true that typically whenever I would get out of a relationship with a woman, I would just level up a lot. And I think it's got a lot to do with the fact that you have a lot more time on your hands. You also do kind of feel like some extra motivation to kind of prove to other people, like, oh, I don't need you. And when I say other people, obviously the woman. And it is just a big motivating event for a lot of men. And I think that's actually fairly common. And then there's also this meme that I saw a couple days ago. And it's like when women break up, this is what they do. And it was just a bunch of emojis of a bunch of different men. Obviously signaling that when women get out of relationships, they become for the streets. In an attempt to get back at the man, when really it's just self-destructive behavior, isn't it? But then for the men, it's like, you know, finance, fitness, mental health, I guess, for lack of a better term. Just overall improving himself financially, physically, etc. But women just kind of go into, oh, let me, you know, stick it to him and sleep with a bunch of men. It's disgusting that is their response.
sees you next time, she will be surprised and eventually question her decision.
Honestly, I'm really happy for him because that motivates me even more to get better and to become a better version of myself every single day. Because when I saw that, I'm eating kale because of that. I'm eating kale. I'm hitting the gym right after this. I don't care. I'm sick. I'm literally sick. I can't.
Well, again, it's just another woman trying to compete with a man, isn't it? It's nothing new.
It happens when we love the girl that left us. We want them to regret it. This is the moment you realize he was the main character and you were just a character development in his main arc story. Girl, you made me scared. So I checked, and he's still doing bad. My ex messaged me earlier asking me why I am looking better. Love to see it. This video is a great example of how to handle a breakup, especially when they leave for someone else.
Well, what this is like they need justification for their decision. They want to make sure that they did the right thing. Because if you end up doing better, then they're like, fuck, I did the wrong thing. I made the wrong decision, and now I regret it. And so really it should be every man's goal, if he gets left, to make sure that woman regrets it. And it'll also help you level up in life. It'll be like a kick in your ass. So a lot of times relationships do kind of send men into success. And again, both finance and health.
Video, we have a woman giving her perspective on the reason why modern women are leaving good men and then regret it later. The idea of endless options is getting them confused. Let's have a look at it.
The issue boils down to a matter of attraction because we are seeing so many different types of people on social media. Because we can post a picture of ourselves and get hundreds or thousands of likes, it really boosts our ego to unhealthy levels. And we think that people are beneath us. And the people who might really be good for us, who can be a good match, we overlook those people because we always think that there's something better.
Most people are average. Average women don't think they're average, though.
Yeah, and ironically, it's that sense of self-worth, which is diluted. They get really impressed with themselves, obsessed with themselves. It is that exact attitude and behavior they develop that makes them completely repulsive and completely unattractive. So while on one hand, they think they're becoming more and more attractive, that couldn't be farther from the truth.
Where are all the good men at? Check your friend zone. Most men who wanted commitment got placed as a last option so dating won't benefit them. But those who want casual dating, situationships, and flings, they are still in the game.
You want to know the real reason that men are pissed when we get divorced? We're not taking all their money. We're taking all the free labor. That is why your quality of life goes down.
She is clueless about the reason why.
I think it's funny. It's like, okay, well then why does your quality of life go down as well? Why does your standard of living go down as well? Both people, their standard of living drops. So maybe that could be one of the reasons why divorce is frustrating. Because you as a woman have decided you're going to go ahead and make both of you, yourself, your ex-husband, and yeah, even your children, if you have them, now experience a lower standard of living. What is this free labor bullshit? Why do our women think about things like that? Like, why do you think about the things you do in the house or for the family as labor? Maybe it should be viewed as love, right? But no, this is a feminist. Just incapable of being feminine and being a woman and being happy to do these things for her family. It's really just utmost repulsive traits that these women have.
Or he's probably getting upset because he actually expected your marriage to last. A lot of men do not take marriage lightly. They expect it to be a lifelong thing. And your free labor really isn't worth a whole lot when you think about it. It's not hard to maintain a clean house and throw together a meal here and there. And that's assuming that you already know how to do those things. Because there's a lot of people out there who don't know how. Or buy one of those boxes that have pre-made food in it, or even make his own meal, want to clean the house, or just quickly do it himself up to his own standards. He doesn't have to worry about someone complaining that it wasn't done right or not good enough. And the money part couldn't be further from the truth, because a lot of women tend to look for men that make more than them. And while that's fine in most cases because he's happy with the situation, that often means that he has to give up more in the divorce as well and potentially pay alimony.
What gets me is them describing this as labor. It's like, yo, you're so dramatic. You're so feminist as well. That's such a feminist thing to say. Start describing the things you do around the house as labor. Oh, Jesus. You think that's labor? Give me a fucking break. Give me a break. And this also like ties into these feminists trying, not just feminists, but women in general, trying to say that, you know, being a stay-at-home mom is like this really hard thing to do. And so they associate these things with labor, like really intense labor around the home. You're so dramatic. So dramatic. And it's very feminist, for sure. But I'm going to leave the video there. So if you made it this far, leave a like. Also, I just want to say real quick, I appreciate all you guys who have been watching the videos, tuning in. You know, if it weren't for you guys, I certainly wouldn't be able to do this as much as I do. And I do enjoy it. Some days these chicks stress me out. But hey, you know, life's good. We're just chilling, reviewing some videos is no problem. And I hope you enjoy them as well. Hope you don't get too stressed out. At the end of the day, it's all kind of funny, isn't it? It's kind of entertaining just listening and acknowledging and observing their behavior and just kind of how far a lot of them have gone. And obviously the ones I'm talking about are specifically in these videos. But yeah, I'll see you next time.